Yo everyone, Dancentralz here, and welcome to a new video and a video that's not gaming related, which makes a change. I just like my channel to be versatile. There's a lot of people that are still subscribed to me that aren't gaming fans that like me for my music and other stuff as well. So I do want to kind of keep appealing to as many people as possible. And I want to show the fact that I've got a varied amount of interests. So I'm just going to briefly just talk about my music and where I'm at with it at the moment. It's been a while since I've done a piano video. I can only apologise. I miss being creative. I miss the performing process, the recording process, getting new stuff out for all of you to listen to. And I've had a hell of a lot of subscribers, since. Subscribed to me since I did the last piano video. So really, I need to get my arse in gear and get some more out there. So all I can do is apologise, and there should be hopefully some new piano videos coming very soon. Just come upstairs. I just watched a film downstairs called Skinwalker Ranch. It was done last year. Bit of a letdown. It started off all right, but it became very slow. And the ending was pretty rubbish, really. In my opinion, it was pretty boring. Didn't really feel like anything had been accomplished, and was pretty disappointed. To be fair, we thought it was gonna be a really good film when we saw it in Tesco, and then was unfortunately let down by it. Majorly disappointed. So I've left my parents downstairs. They're watching Transformers now. Again, another franchise that I've not really watched any of the films of. Not because I'm not necessarily interested, but because I just haven't had the time and really got around to doing it. I'm sure they're amazing films, but just haven't got around to doing it. I should, because we've got quite a few of them on DVD, so I should really. So if you hear anything at all in the background, it's because they're literally underneath. But the TV's loud enough, so they're not going to hear me. So, piano stuff then. Where am I at? Well, some of you may know that I'm grade 7 on the piano, which means you've only got one more grade left, and then you're at the highest. Been meaning to do my grade 8 for ages now. I did my grade 7 like about 3-4 years ago, something like that. And the idea back then was to then go straight onto my grade 8 and do my grade 8 afterwards to get that done and dusted, and I've got all my grades sorted. But unfortunately it didn't quite happen like that, and I got really busy. I got involved with other things. I started training to be a fitness instructor, and then a personal trainer, and then a GP referral specialist. I'm now working as a duty manager. So I was doing loads of other training, and I moved to a different industry as well, and that kind of took over. And unfortunately, I let it really take over, and I ended up falling out of not playing the piano, but studying for my grade 8 itself, which is not good. So it's my fault. And every year I've been saying to myself, right, you've got to get on and do your grade 8, Dan. You've got to get on and do your grade 8, and I just never did it. But last week I was just sort of having some time out to myself and stuff, and was sort of thinking about things, and I just thought, do you know what? This is getting ridiculous. I've got to get this done. I've got to get this done. Just not just for self-satisfaction, but then at least I can say I've done it, and it just looks good as well, really. On paper and stuff. So that when I come to teaching at some point, it looks good on paper. I've got my grade 5 music theory. I've got my grade 7 piano. I'm grade 8 on the electronic keyboard, which is similar but not the same. So it's not quite the same. So grade 8 piano is just something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and also having a Bachelor of Music honours degree as well, because I graduated from uni in London in 2013. 2013? What am I talking about? 2010? I did not graduate last year. Do you know what? I am really tired. Didn't sleep very well last night because it's been so hot lately. I was in and out of sleep, and now I'm just proper zonked. I think I might go and have a little bit of a sleep in a minute. I sound like I'm 60 years old, don't I? 2010, sorry, I graduated. Don't know what I'm talking about there. So I've got a degree, I've got my grade 5 theory, I've got grade 8 in keyboard and grade 7 in piano. So I just need to get that grade 8 in piano, and then we're all perfect then, really. So what have I gone and done then? I've gone and bought the grade 8 piano exam book, the Trinity Guildhall, for the years 2015 to 2017. Now, I am so happy because last week I tried to order the latest book and it only had this one, which is 2012 to 2014. Now, the problem is, if I start learning these pieces, they only go up to the end of this year, and it's going to take me a good few months to learn these because they're quite difficult. So then, no, my luck, I'd get to the end of this year, just, if I'm lucky, that's if I'm even lucky, it might take me longer than that. But say I learnt these and it got to the end of this year, then they'd expire because we'd go into 2015. So I was just like, great, so I'm going to learn these pieces, and then just when I think I'm at the right standards to now go and do my exam, they'll change the syllabus and the pieces will just change all over again. So I was thinking, like, what do I do? Anyway, kind of thought about it for a couple of days, left it for a bit, and then just thought in the end, oh, sod it, do you know what? I'll learn the pieces anyway, because at least it's good practice, whether I get to do them or not. And then went on there a few days later, and what did they do? They suddenly make that one available. Literally, the second time I went to look at Amazon, in that time that between the first and the second times that I'd looked, they'd put that one up. Couldn't believe it. Was just completely chuffed to bits. So glad they put it up early, because it means you can start practicing early as well. So it means by the time I've got to a hopefully good enough standard, we'll be in 2015 properly, and these will be in full swing, and you know, I'll be able to then go and do the right pieces. So I ordered that just for some practice, but this is now the actual one I'm going to be using to obviously do my exams with and stuff like that. So looked at some of the pieces already, not all of them. You basically get a group A and a group B, and you have to choose basically one piece from group A, one piece from group B, and then a third piece from either group A or B. So you could choose 2 from A and 1 from B, or 1 from A and 2 from B. You've also got exercises you have to learn, little kind of tiny exercises, and also you've got your scales and arpeggios as well. So far, yeah, not too bad. I've looked at one of the pieces in a lot of detail, and it's a really cool piece. It's a piece by Bach. I'm not going to open the book up just because of, like, you know, copyright and stuff, but it's a piece by Bach, and it's actually called, for any of you that want to listen to the piece, I'm not going to let you guys see, just in case, it's called Allegro SI, and it's the first movement from his sonata in F minor, WQ 57/6, and it's actually really good. It's quite fast. It's quite not funky. It's the wrong word to use for classical music, but it's like it's like quite lively, basically, but it's a little bit difficult. I'm not quite there yet. I'm playing it a lot slower than it should be played at the minute. I'm listening to people playing it on YouTube to figure out how it goes and which bit should be played this way and that way and kind of thing. So it's going to take me a while, unfortunately, but yeah, hopefully I'll get to a stage where I can polish 3 of the pieces off, get the scales that I need to do sorted, and the arpeggios as well. You have to learn those by memory, which is a pain, but the pieces, obviously you can have the book there in front of you. Yeah, the actual piano syllabus that I've got as well is expired, so I've just ordered the new one for 2015 to 17, so that I can get more information on the scales that they want you to play as well for those years. And this is actually the old one now. It's free. It's basically like a manual that just basically tells you in more detail the pieces that you're required to play, what you get to choose from, and the scales and arpeggios that they want you to learn, and the exercises you can choose from as well. So yeah, not only is it good for me to get the grade 8 finally done, but again, it's also just good for me to be able to be playing at standard again, because I've got a little bit, I suppose a tiny little bit lazy in terms of not pushing myself. So I've been playing pieces that aren't really anywhere near the grade 8 standard, and just been playing easy stuff, which probably isn't a good idea. But now it's going to give me the incentive to really push myself now and get some grade 8 stuff done. I've been talking to one of my really good friends who I didn't meet that long ago actually. I met him on the Retro Unlim live stream last Friday, and that is the awesome guy Aidan Watkins, and he plays guitar, and he also did music at uni, and he's done his grade 8 in guitar. So it's kind of like, come on Dan, get your ass in gear and do your grade 8 on piano. Yeah, I'm really going to push myself now. I'm really giving myself the drive to do it this time. So yeah, now got the grade 8 piano book. Going to learning the pieces as we speak. Not going to be easy. I'm not saying it will be, but hopefully I'll get to 2015, and by that point I'll hopefully be at a stage where I'm nearly there, really, to be able to, you know, start going for the grade. The grades themselves, when you actually go physically to the actual place to do the exam, is quite nerve-wracking. They don't give anything away in terms of how they think you're playing, so you're just praying that you don't make any mistakes, because the problem with me is my hands shake a lot when I'm nervous, so that's the worst thing that can happen when you're trying to play the piano, if your hands are shaking and you're trying to play something fast anyway. And then when you finish playing, you'll have an idea in your head of how you think it's gone, but then the examiner will just be like, okay, thank you very much, and what was your next piece, please? And they don't give you any information as to whether they think that's been good or if they thought you were crap. So it's hard, and then you have to wait, I think it's about a week or two after that to even hear whether you've done well or not. So it's like an agonising wait as well afterwards. So it's yeah, it's a pain basically, but it's something that I've been needing to do for a long time, and I've just been very lazy. You hear about people that do their grade 7 when in their 20s and actually don't come back to grade 8 till they're in their 40s. So I'm doing the right thing. I've not waited that long. I've only waited about 2 or 3 years, possibly 4, to do my 8. So it could be worse. I could be waiting until I'm 40. Which wouldn't have been good. I want to be able to say that by the age of like 26, you know, which I'm going to be this year in October, by that age, hopefully I want to be able to say that I've got my grade 8 piano. So yeah, there we go really. My piano is just behind me. I'm sure some of you have seen it before anyway. I've just had it repaired actually, because I've had it for a good number of years now, but I never had it serviced, because sometimes, you know, things can go on it, or the sound can get a little bit distorted. Some of the keys can get a little bit stuck, or the sound can sound a bit, you know, tinny at times. So I've got someone in to basically pull it apart and repair bits of it, which was good. So that's all done. Yeah, this is it really. I love it. There we go. That's better. So it's awesome. So I love it. It's a Clavinova. It's a CLP 340 model, digital piano, and it's not like your typical kind of tacky sounding electronic piano where, you know, all the sounds are really quite tacky and they just don't sound anything like the actual real instrument. This thing sounds so authentic. The strings sound almost like someone's next to you playing a violin. The choir sounds sound almost like someone is next to you singing. Yeah, like the guitar sounds like someone's playing a guitar next to you. It's that clear and that authentic. I love it. I love it. Apologies I've not had any piano videos up lately. I'm going to be looking to do some very soon. If you guys have got any suggestions for any pieces you'd love me to learn and then perform for you guys, let me know, and I'll obviously give you a shout out as well. I play a lot of film music, in case any of you aren't aware, so anything from films, any beautiful film music you know of that you want me to learn that I've not already done, let me know, because I love beautiful film music that's got like strings and choirs and piano sounds. Love all that. Things like by James Horner, who did the Titanic stuff, stuff by John Williams, stuff by Jerry Goldsmith, Craig Armstrong, just people like that, Natalie Portman, you know, just absolutely awesome composers. If any of you are interested, really quickly, I've done some film music on my channel to films like Bicentennial Man, My Dog Skip, pieces that aren't even commercially available, that I've been able to detect the pitch in my head and tune the pieces out. So some pieces I'm the only person in the whole world that's got a cover up of it. because I've been able to detect it by ear, because I've got a bit of a skill for being able to do that, which not a lot of people have, so I'm very lucky with that. What else have I done? I've done stuff from Avatar, stuff from Titanic. I've done popular stuff as well by people like Enya, Daniel Bedingfield, Snow Patrol. I've done stuff from the film Casper. So many people. The World Trade Center, The Impossible, the film about the tsunami that hit. Really powerful film. The Haunting, the 1999 remake with Catherine Zeta-Jones and Liam Neeson and Lily Taylor, I'm talking about, and Owen Wilson. I can't think. I've done so many pieces of music now from films. It's unreal. Star Trek, First Contact, beautiful piece of music. Home Alone as well, Somewhere in My Memory. Bette Midler did a version of. Can't think. I've done so many. Queen Elizabeth, The Golden Age. I did the love theme from that. So many. If those films that you enjoy as well, go and check my pieces out. I'd love to hear your thoughts on them. Really would love to hear what you think of them. If you like beautiful film music, I've done loads and loads of beautiful stuff for you to all go and enjoy. It's all there for you to go and have a look at. So that's all I can think of at the minute. So do check those out if you're piano fans and you like beautiful film music. And if there's any more that you can think of, let me know, and I will look to do them. I am looking to do a version of the main titles from the film The Cider House Rules, which again is a beautiful piece of music, which again I want to get up at some point. And there was another one that I was learning as well. There's the music from Finding Nemo is really beautiful, which again I want to try and get that up at some point. Although what I will do is really quickly is I'll show you guys the sheet music that I do have. Okay, so this is not extensive. I can't find my Avatar book at the moment, but I do have it, and I do have a piece of music up from that film as well. But just a quick few that I've got. The Jurassic Park piano sheet music, beautiful stuff from that film. Titanic, again, some gorgeous stuff from that film. There's actually another book as well to Titanic that I've got. Back to Titanic, the second book that they released. I do have it. I didn't see it when I got it off the shelf. I thought I'd lost it. Apologies, there it is, Avatar. Do you know what I love about this as well? About showing you the music. Look. Pictures. Awesome pictures. Avatar. I've also got some essential film themes books that have got like a compilation of different films all in one, which is awesome. In fact, the World Trade Center is in that one. And this is where Queen Elizabeth, The Golden Age is in as well, that I've done a piece of on my channel. I've also got the book to Love Actually, because it's a great film at the end of the day. Some awesome stuff in there. Joni Mitchell's Both Sides Now is a classic. And even things like the Craig Armstrong piano stuff that's in there, which is gorgeous. And Eva Cassidy's Songbird, again, is obviously beautiful as well. And if any of you ever saw, it was an animated film, I can't remember what it was called now. What film was it from? It doesn't even say. But anyway, Kate Winslet, who was in Titanic as well, she did a song called What If, which was for an animated film. Can't remember now, but again, a beautiful piece of music that I've got as well. So that's some of the film stuff I've got, but it's not extensive. I have a few other bits and pieces around here and there. So yeah, so obviously you can see I'm big on my film music, so anyone wants to play certain pieces, let me know and I'll see what I can do. As of that, please do bear with me and watch this space. I will be putting up some new piano videos soon. Like I said, any ideas, let me know and I'll see if I can get hold of the music and learn it for you and you know, shout you out. But yeah, I want to get back into my piano videos big time because I've not been doing any, and it's annoying. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, and hopefully I will be back very soon with some sort of piano video at some point, as well as learning my grade 8 stuff. So wish me luck, and hopefully I'll get through that too. Cheers people, and I will speak to you all very soon.